Uh, I'm not really happy to hear this news. It's just stupid. There's no need to come back to Xfinity. You literally said it yourself. You were retired from the Xfinity series after you got 100 wins. Yeah, people are gonna bring up that Tom Brady came back from retirement as well as some other rock bands, but that's totally different other stuff. This is NASCAR, not football. I don't know where to start. Without Kyle Busch in this damn series, the developmental state last year was good. There was barely any leeches winning any races, and if there was, there was just a couple or a few that won. It wasn't overkilled and oversized. But now, since Kyle Busch is returning to the Xfinity series, there's probably gonna be more freaking wins from him. And I've got a big problem with this. Kaulig has been trying to pad their stats over the before the season even starts. Since this is what pisses me off, dude. Castle losing Voyager, that is in itself, but here's what really grinds my gears. On Castle's cars, he had other sponsors too. He had Leaf Filter. He had other sponsors on his cars, but they didn't sponsor him. Which that means Castle was screwed over. Literally. They had the sponsors for him, but they didn't sponsor him. All of this is just a ploy from Kaulig to pad their stats because last year they didn't do well outside of Allmendinger. Hemrick didn't do anything, and Castle was just there. Well, he didn't have a bad season. He had a good, consistent season. He would have made the chase if Jeremy Clements didn't leapfrog him, but yeah, I just find that bullshit that he got let go. When literally late in the season, he was starting to finally get some top tens and top fives. And now they're replacing him basically with free cup drivers. And I literally fought. NASCAR was trying their damnedest to get these cup drivers out of these series, to get them away from these top notch rides. But apparently I'm wrong now. It's because Justin Haley, AJ Allmendinger, and now Kyle Busch are taking races away from Landon. When all they could have done is had just talked the Leaf Filter into sponsoring Castle. He gave him some money too. Now Landon Castle has to suffer trying to find sponsorship, has to rot. Well, now Kyle Busch basically stole his ride from him. These damn changes, man. These damn choices Kaulig is making right now. They're trying their damnedest to. They're the thing. They literally said on their Twitter that they want to go trophy hunting, and that's what they do. Instead of taking it easy, trying to to love up their drivers like Daniel Hemrick, Chandler Smith, they're just going right for the cup guys. If it was Roger Carruth or someone else who took over the 10 car for a lot of the races, I wouldn't have no issue. These cup drivers should not be allowed in Xfinity if all they're going to do is just drive in top-notch equipment. I keep saying this, and no matter how much fucking times I say this, you're going to get those ignorant fans who say, oh, cry about it. Let's count the free to cry about it. You need to shut up. Like, shit like that. And Kyle Busch has been hurting the series in recent years. Because literally, I had someone come up, talk to me in the reply section and say that Justin Allgaier, like, he couldn't, if he could race Kyle Busch in Xfinity, how come he couldn't in Cup? Well, it's because he had shit equipment. That's why. He was in backmarker equipment. And get this as well. Kyle Busch uses his Cup pit crew to win all those 90, 100 wins he got. Like, seriously, when everyone else was using Xfinity programs, like, how is that impressive? You go for the top-notch car and you use your Cup pit crew. That should not be credible. That should be, I don't know what the words I want to say, but that right there should not be praised, because that is just stupid. And I have good reasons to why Cup drivers are killing Xfinity. Because remember Dylan Kwasniewski? Well, he was part of, the Chip Ganassi, Scott Turner, or Turner Scott program, and basically every weekend Kyle Larson was in that 42 car when Dylan was in the 30 car and was just freaking smoking him every weekend because Dylan could not keep up with Larson. I don't know how many goddamn freaking times I've got to say this over and over and over again. And then there's going to be those delusional idiots out there that think because I'm a Chase Dolly fan that I prove I'm running in these series. Well, I don't. Any driver, any Cup driver, should not be allowed in Xfinity or trucks, especially in freaking top-notch equipment. If you want to help a small team, like what Chase Elliott's doing the last couple of years with Spire Motorsports, and what was that other team? Bill McAnally Racing. Go for it then. Help them get success, but don't overpower yourself and put yourself in decent equipment. I meant the best equipment. And for Castle, he should have... Oh my gosh. Oh, it just pisses me off. If they really wanted Kyle Busch to be in the Xfinity, they could have just brought the 14 car back. Problem solved, huh? They could have just gotten Leaf Filter or any other Kaulig sponsor to sponsor Castle for this year. And he literally signed an extension as well for this season. So that's just bullshit. They even debuted the 14 car last year, and that's what they do. Yeah, that's real smart. Marketing right there. See what I'm getting at now? They truly screwed Castle over. And I'm quite skeptical of why he's been getting all these mechanical failures and shit. They must have given him awful cars intentionally. And he was running well late in the season. He got like 3 straight top 10s and got a top 5 at Phoenix. He was getting his feet ready. And he's just like the Casey Atwood situation, man. Oh my god. From 2001. Where Atwood started off the season bad, but later in the season he's gotten better, came close to winning races, but still got kicked to the curb. And just Kyle Busch, he's been hurting the developmental series for the last decade. Like, seriously, Allgaier is trying to rebuild his career. He's trying to get back to the Cup Series. But if you get these damn Cup drivers taking wins away from people who actually need it and poking on teenagers for easier competition, both in trucks and Xfinity, I'm sorry, then why are you even in Cup to begin with? If all you're going to do is go down to Xfinity or trucks, leech the hell out of the top rides, and take wins away from Cup, from the Xfinity drivers. Like Kyle Larson did that last year, as well as some other Hendrick drivers. Like, he drove a junior motorsports car, won at Watkins Glen, ironically won the next day. But before then, he wasn't that good the whole season. And I don't know, man. That the whole business model, this whole shenanigans is just stupid. And I thought paid driving was terrible, and it is. It's terrible. How did Joe Graff Jr. get that ride then if he didn't use paid driving, which he clearly did? He used G-Tech, Nick, and like some other sponsors from the SS Greenlight Racing to help him get there. But it's just my point is it's not really it's not about talent anymore. Like seriously, like I said, Castle's getting his feet wet, and I'm pretty damn sure this year he could have easily made the chase and would have had more top fives, more top tens, and could have even had a win. But man, the Kaulig is just so focused on padding their stats that they're kind of forgetting about Hemrick and Chandler Smith. Like seriously, I don't see them talking about Hemrick or Chandler Smith. Has Hemrick even had a paint scheme reveal yet? I'm pretty sure he did, but he hasn't had any new ones released. Same with Chandler Smith. It's mostly been freaking Kaulig, the number 10 car. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, and I know I repeated myself for like the millionth time in this video, but I'm just really sick and tired of this crap. And to those Kyle Busch fans, how would you like it? How would you like it if your favorite driver from Xfinity or Trucks got replaced by Kyle freaking Busch, your favorite Cup driver, who stole races away from them? Or, for another example, whole different scenario. What if your favorite underdog driver, I don't know, let's name a few. Let's say, trying to think here, Matt DiBenedetto, or you know, Michael McDowell got let go from their rides for a freaking pay driver. How would you feel about that? Well, McDowell's Cup. Which one? Talk about gotta come there. Oh yeah. Josh Berry. There's one. How would you like it if someone like, I don't know, god damn it, Chris Wright somehow got a junior motorsports ride from Josh Berry? How would you feel about that? And how would you feel about that if like people like Austin Dillon, Chase Elliott, and people like that came in and replaced Josh Berry, took races away from him? How would you like that? I guess my favorite Xfinity driver now is Ryan Sieg or something, or it's either him or Justin Allgaier. But God, dude, this is frustrating. Colleague, you guys gotta stop what you're doing. If you really want to make an all-star car, then just use the 14 car. That's what was made there for the purpose. Oh my God, is that? Oh, okay, I'm winding myself up now. I'm like, oh my God. That shit was what pisses me off, dude. Sure, Latin and Castle lost his Voyager sponsorship, was being paid in crypto, but the teams had sponsors on other cars. Why didn't they sponsor him? I might just end the video because I'm getting myself worked up thinking about this. Kyle Busch, you should not be back down in Xfinity. I don't care if it was for sponsor reasons. Another thing is money just sucks dick. It shouldn't be in NASCAR. It shouldn't be used like that because it brings out the worst people. It's like Teresa Earnhardt, and it's just a drug. It's cancerous, and it provides nothing but just terrible, unfashionated results. That's what causes pay freaking driving. God damn it, man. So there's your 14-minute rant video on why Kyle Busch should not be back down in Xfinity and why he screwed over Lennon Castle. Like same with Justin Haley. Why does just Justin Haley have to race at Daytona? Why? Seriously, are those super speedway races? He's literally racing in the Daytona 500. He does not need to be in that race. The Daytona 500 is much more huger than the goddamn Xfinity race. Oh, God, man. That pisses me off. They could have gotten a different road ringer than Allmendinger if they really wanted to freaking go for wins. They could have, fuck. They could have put... Who could have they put? Let's think of some examples. Let's think of some drivers here. I know they could have put Alex LeBay in the car. How about give the Canadian a shot? Decent equipment. How about who else? Like give like some of these road ringers a chance, other than just Allmendinger. Like seriously, like most of hell, give Myatt Snyder a shot. He's a good driver at road courses. You've seen his performance at Portland. I know I might get hate for saying that, but it's true. He's good at. He did a whole season based on NASCAR Euro, where he raced on the road courses. So you can't tell me that Myatt Snyder is bad at road courses. Hell, he almost won Portland. So how about give him a shot at that? He has Louisiana hot sauce, I believe. Still, I was one of his sponsors. It could benefit your cars really well. Like there's so many different options than just getting AJ Allmendinger to run all these road course races. Like he's literally running them the next day. Like, oh my god. Oh. So yeah, I want to end it here. I'm glad I got that off my chest. I feel a lot better. My voice is sick from. I woke up sick today. Throat feels sore, but I could still talk right. But yeah, that's not the point of this video. I just wanted to get this all out there. Cup drivers, cup leaching does not help Xfinity or trucks, nor ARCA. There's cup drivers racing in ARCA too. Oh boy. It's just a damn shame. It's just a damn shame. If you get people like Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, you get these people in this damn series, you won't see people like Ryan Sieg, Jeremy Clements, Riley Hurst. You won't see any of those guys win races. Hell, even, I don't know, let's think of another driver who's in that series. You won't see neither of those people win races if all this is going to be is just cup drivers. And you won't even see, like, I don't know, freaking hell. Who's the other driver I'm trying to think about? And I would suppose Landon Castle. Excuse me. So yeah, I wanted to make this video. Man, this video dragged on longer than it should have. Thanks for watching. Be civil in the comments. Do not make a fuss about anything I said. I'm just pissed off that my driver got treated like this. Like seriously, that was a scummy way to lose a ride like that. Like seriously, I thought, you know, Todd Gilliland losing his ride was scummy, but this is even more scummy. Thanks for watching. Peace.